the Fresno PD has put in gunshot detectors all around Fresno, okay? And it's for our safety, and it listens to you. It's basically 1984, but they say it's for the safety of the public, right? Because they'll hear gunshots, and then they'll come get you. They'll come, right? But wouldn't it make sense to actually just teach people how to use firearms to protect themselves? No, well, let's disarm everyone, then put in a spy system to put you in a prison.
Well, the technology is called Shotspotter technology. We reported on this when it came out a few months back.
And now it's happening here?
Well, nobody cared. Yeah. There's the government's putting microphones on the streets to listen to you. They say it's just for gunshots, but the Electronic Frontier Foundation has come out and said, no, this technology can be used to listen to conversations. So
if it can detect a gunshot, I mean, it can hear stuff.
What makes you think it won't detect voices?
Exactly. Exactly.
Conversations.
Fresno Police Department announced very proudly on the local news here that they have this Beware software that's
true.
Gathers all your publicly available information, gives a risk assessment, threat level when they have contact with the public. And so all this is leading toward the Big Brother Orwellian nightmare, 1984. It's increasing the agitation between the public and the police, and it can only lead to bad things. I don't really see this, Stuart, going well for anyone involved in it, except for the controllers on top, the social engineers.
Well, they're just putting in more spy systems because they can already wiretap your cell phone. They can track us wherever we are. The NSA does it. What makes you think that the feds aren't allowing police departments to use these kinds of technologies? But they're just literally throwing it in our face. Hey, we're putting in these gunshot detectors in the minority areas, but those areas are disarmed, and they don't want people to have guns in those areas. And then you wonder why there's high crime is because law-abiding citizens that just want prosperity and a future for their families, they're not allowed to have guns, or they're targeted.
Please, people, wake up and see what the hell's going on. The writing is on the wall. We stand up for the oath you took to the Constitution. We have a document in this country called the Bill of Rights.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you violate it on one person, you're violating it on your own self.
Exactly. That means you've eliminated it for yourself. You no longer have that Fourth Amendment. You know, and then he said, I'm just on a public sidewalk filming what you're doing with my tax dollars, what you're putting in the spy system to detect gunshots. When has that worked? Detecting gunshots so that you can get there quicker. The gunshots have already been fired.
It's still secret, though.
So
putting up secret microphones. Does that sound?
And they won't tell you. They won't disclose where they're putting up because that would defeat their whole purpose of spying on you. So
does that sound like freedom to you? Does that sound like it's keeping you safe to have secret microphones hidden around the streets of Fresno?
So that only the government can know where they are and listen to you. So, Brian,
that's the definition of tyranny. I mean, how many dystopic sci-fi novels and films need to be produced where this type of thing happens?
For you to say this is not a good idea. Yes. I mean, how many, right?
We should get to the point as a city where our reputation is if you take a shot, you will get caught.